good morning to the third edition of the Burj2Burj here in Dubai. My name is Lily Coleman and I'm joined by the one and only Max Kleur, and we are going to be your on-the-ground hosts, bringing you all the energy, all the vibes, and just generally having fun at what is going to be a truly iconic event. Now, this year's race honours the UAE's Year of the Family, bringing together communities, runners, and of course families from all over the world. And it is just going to be the most epic weekend, isn't it, Max?
Lily, you're 100%. Good morning to all our viewers watching from all over the world. It's so good to be back here for the third edition of the Burj2Burj Half Marathon. What a build-up, what a vibe. It's been absolutely crazy, and we cannot wait to get the race started at 6:30 this morning. A massive thank you, of course, to the Dubai Sports Council, who continue to just drive forward with major sporting events and festivals here in this beautiful city. And then, of course, RTA, the traffic here. These guys have been phenomenal, keeping the runners safe, keeping our routes safe. We couldn't ask for better partners to be associated with. Dubai Tourism once again continues to put the spotlight on this incredible event, so much so that we've got 172 nationalities, 110 countries taking part. And then last but not least, this incredible community. The running clubs and the running community here is second to none, and let me tell you, it's going to be a phenomenal day. To you, we could not do this without you. We hope that you enjoy your day with us.
No, you are exactly right, Max. Now, obviously, with this being a World Athletics Gold Label event, we have got some incredible talent racing in the women's event this morning. We've got from Great Britain, we've got an Olympian, Alexandra Bell, who I cannot wait to see race because I'm obviously British. We've also got from Kenya, we've got Irene Cheptai, and we've also got from Ethiopia, we've got Jacqueline Chirono. Some incredible women racing right here in Dubai. It's going to be amazing. But Max, I believe there's also some incredible talent racing in the men's.
Oh, what a talent pool, both in the elite women and the elite men. We've got platinum, gold and elite label athletes. In the men though, Joshua Cheptegei's got to be the headline. His 26:11 10K world record is a highlight. A 2 times Olympic gold medalist. Nicholas Kipkero's here, and we know how fast he is. And then of course Alphonse Simbu from Tanzania. He's your current 2025 marathon world champion. They are going to be going for Bernard Coach's record, 60 minutes and 15 seconds. That is the time to beat. Can they go under the magic 60 minutes today? I mean, it's just unreal how they can do. And then, of course, last but not least, to this incredible city, to Dubai, to what you do, to how you welcome us, to this incredible vibe that you create for us, and that you continue to deliver above and beyond expected. We are so grateful to Dubai, and we are so grateful to be back.
Oh, I cannot wait. Now, of course, none of this would happen without saying a huge thank you to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and of course the Crown Prince of Dubai, Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, for their incredible leadership with bringing together so many different people of all ages, from all different cultures, because I believe this is now the most inclusive half marathon in the world, which is pretty cool.
It's massive. It's massive. And so very good to be here. I get goosebumps. You know, we right here under the beautiful Jumeirah Emirates Towers. We flanked here by the amazing Museum of the Future. Right now, though, speaking of amazing, let's go back to the studio. Let's introduce you to our commentators today, Akram and Amy. They're going to bring you everything you need to know about the athletes, what's going on, and what needs to happen. And they're going to be taking you through the race today. Akram and Amy, let's go.
Assalamu alaikum, good morning and welcome to Dubai. Burj2Burj Half Marathon for the very third edition. Thank you so much, Max and Lily, for that wonderful introduction. They're there at the start line, embracing and soaking up that atmosphere at the start line. Incredible scenes with Max and Lily. Now, in terms of the Burj2Burj half marathon, it is the 3rd edition. I mean, can you believe it? We are only 3 years in and so much has happened. There's so much action awaiting us this morning. And today, this incredible city really does become the stage for one of the most iconic half marathons, not only in the region, but also across the rest of the world. Now, stretching between 2 iconic and global landmarks here in Dubai, together elite athletes, participants from this country and beyond, and also runners from all around the world are here awaiting this moment, which is a long anticipated moment. So many people snapped up that race package to be here today, and it really was a quick sellout, that's for sure. Now, there's a real buzz in the air here in Dubai. We are at the finish. I'm joined by the one and only Akram Bakhani. He is a well-seasoned marathon runner and also an Ironman athlete and a very inspirational athlete here in the UAE. He's very well followed on Instagram, so make sure you do drop him a follow and a like, along with Burj2Burj half marathon. But Akram, you were here last year, not here in the commentary booth, but actually at the start line. It must bring back a lot of memories.
Yeah, it's unbelievable to be here, honestly. I mean, my storage from my iPhone is totally cracked because of the photos I took last year. Such an amazing city, such an amazing scenery. So yeah, and it's amazing to be here today.
And I think the Burj2Burj half marathon, it really is more than just an event. It's a celebration of what Dubai truly offers. I mean, we heard earlier on, or later on last year, that Dubai is really stepping up to the mark and they are wanting to become a global ambassador and a global area for sport across the world. They want to be the best in the world when it comes to hosting sports events. And well, Burj2Burj half marathon is truly up there with some of the iconic events that this city holds. Now, Akram, of course, we have a lot of incredible athletes out there. We heard earlier on with Lily and Max, they mentioned a couple of the names, but there are a lot more on the list as well. Are there any standout names for you?
Look, a lot of names. Kip Courier is a familiar name. He was here last year, I believe. Then we have Chip Tigai, which is an unbelievable athlete from Uganda. I mean, Richard Ringer, he's the German runner as well. So many unbelievable athletes. Just humbled me a lot to see all these titans here in the city today, and we're very grateful to have them. So yeah.
And let's not forget, of course, Enos Kipruto, who was here not only last year, but also the year before, the only athlete that is returning for the 3rd year running. He, of course, won back in 2024. Yeah. What's your thoughts about him?
I mean, he's a very, very strong runner, but you can see how the standards have been, raised again and again and again, and every year it's faster and yeah, that's incredible to see. To be honest, like breaking the hour in a half marathon, such a small percentage of runners can do that, and having this much athletes today being able to do it. I mean, I'm not going to break the suspense, but yeah, it's going to be interesting and excited to see see this race. Yeah,
definitely. And also, let's not forget to mention all of the incredible women athletes out there as well. The women elite runners, Irene Shepty, Jacqueline Sharona, also Alexandra Bell, just a couple of the key names who we expect to be really in the top 3 here today.
Yes. The women are extremely strong and inspirational as well. They're the anchor of families, and yeah.
So we've heard a couple of the names there, and we're just going to take a look at some of those athlete runners, just providing a bit of an insight, not only to why they're here today, but a bit about their background and story to what makes them an elite runner.
I'm Richard Ringer from Germany. Yes, of course, it's so exciting here. It's warm weather. I really love it in Germany. It's quite cold at the moment, and yeah, to be here with the best, with Olympic champion and world champion, it's really an honor to be here, and I try my best to follow. Good thing about the race is there's really athletes against athletes. There's no pacers, you know. There's a course, and you know there's a long straight. It's mentally really tough, and you don't see the finish line, and you just see this long road, and you see all the competitors maybe also in the back, and yeah, I think also the guys knows big goal is sub 60, and I think at the moment I'm capable of running. Also, it did range because 4 weeks ago I ran a 10K PB in 27:39, and if I see my last PBs, it's very close, and so I'm really looking forward to compete against the best and try my best to fight with them. So it's here so beautiful places to run. If it's of course the beach, but I love the Mushrif Park or Quranic Park, or is this Natal Sheba. You have a lot of opportunities here, and it's getting more and more that Dubai cares about the runners and also the cycling, that people can do sports here. So that's really amazing.
My name is Alphonse Felix Simbu from Tanzania. I live in Arusha, Tanzania. It's the first time to be here in Burj, but I think in Dubai is not first time, because I went in Raqqa Marathon 2 times, but here it is the first time to be here. Always I like a challenge, like I said, and here, you know, we are Cheptegei here is a strong guys, and the others from German and the other from Kenyans. I know they are here. So even me, I never ran under 60. So I need to run under 60 in this race, and I prepare well. So I hope on Sunday, maybe it is, I'm going to complete my dreams, yes.
Studio Live.
Wonderful to hear there from Alphonse Simbu and also Richard Ringer from Germany. I mean, it just shows you the true passion that is really there for the athletes. I mean, we heard from Richard Ringer. He was mentioning briefly about a couple of the landmarks that he enjoys running past and running through. And also Alphonse Simbu, he was just talking about the passion and what it really, really means for him to be here today. And that sub 60 keeps cropping up.
Yes, absolutely. Now let's hear from the amazing athletes, elite women's side, who are truly an inspiration for all of us, considering women are truly the strength, heart and soul of all families.
Go EVS families, ladies.
My name is Jacqueline Jerona from Kenya. Nafurahi niko kwa hii race ya Burj half marathon. I'm happy. Mimi nasikia kwa kukimbia hii race, nakimbilia family, coach and manager and company, my Adidas. Nilianza mwaka 2023 mpaka sasa na improve. Niliona mtu ya nikaanza kutrain sasa. Nikaanza kutrain. Alafu kwa sasa akanipush kwa training. Anabadilisha nyumbani. Challenges ni mingi, but nilitrain nikapata challenges ya injury ya mguu. Alafu nika-improve. Kwa kocha akaniambia wewe ng'ang'ana tu. Njia itafunguka. Yeah. Challenges ni mingi. Ya nyumbani, kusaidia nyumbani na kusaidia watu yenye hajiwezi.
My name's Alexandra Bell and I'm from the United Kingdom. This is something that I've chosen, you know, the new path that I've taken on, enjoying it with every step that I am taking. I'm loving the new challenges that I'm setting myself. There was a time where I had to leave the sport for a short amount of time, came back, reinvent myself, create a new path, and literally every step I'm taking I'm enjoying and wanting to push myself with every target and every goal that I'm setting myself. Many reasons. First and foremost, I think with the 800 metres, as soon as I finished that Olympic final in Tokyo, I think at that moment in time I definitely knew that was probably as fast that I was ever going to run. I proved beyond my own expectations on that day and a lot of other people's as well. And walking away from that, I believe that I left literally everything on the track that day. Yeah, I stepped away for a short time and came back with some really, really scary and challenging goals that I want to set myself. We will see. I mean, there's always a time, there's always a place, and there's never, I don't think that 800 metre pedigree will ever leave me. I'll still always have some fast switch fibres in there somewhere. But we will just see how the race pans out. I have a target in mind for today's race. Obviously, I want to try and get that world qualification standard, and that is my one goal basically for this race today. But we will just see what happens. I would like to think that I've got that kick still, but hey, anything can happen.
Asante to Jacqueline Sharona. Of course, there are many viewers from across the world, but in particular in Kenya, and talking about obviously her journey in Swahili there. It was truly inspiring and beautiful to watch. And hello to all her family, friends and supporters that are watching in Kenya. Of course, also Alexandra Bell from Great Britain. I'm sure there's a few family members up nice and early to catch the footage of her crossing the finish line here today. Now, talking of crossing the finish line, Akram, we of course really want to delve in deep into the course route. You were here last year, you've experienced it firsthand, so we are going to take a quick look at the course route, and the incredible Max Kluwer will take us through that course map.
Thanks, guys. Start of the third edition of the Burj2Burj. Behind me, of course, the beautiful, beautiful Jumeirah Emirates Towers, and flanked to the right-hand side, the Museum of the Future. It doesn't get more iconic than this. This is your race start. 21.1 kilometers, just over 22 meters of climbing. It's flat, it's fast, it's iconic. From the start line, it's 100 meters until your first right turn, and you get your first visual of the Burj Khalifa. From there, you keep moving straight, and then it's another right as you make your way through the lower financial center street and onto the Sheikh Zayed Bridge. Welcome to Sheikh Zayed Bridge. We're 2.5 kilometers into the racing here. The adrenaline's dropped down a bit, but the vibe is high. The LED drummers are right here. There's a cheer zone, and behind me, as you can see, the Burj Khalifa and the beautiful Dubai skyline as it starts getting light and you start moving faster. Zayed Bridge, we move 300 meters, and then it's a right-hand turn into Al Wasl Street. From there, 4 kilometers, straight line, all the way to the left into 2nd December Street. And then we start aiming for the big UAE flag. So we're just on 8 kilometers into the race, and we've come down Al Wasl Road. For the back markers, you're just over an hour into the race. For the leaders, just 21 minutes. Behind me, the iconic Union House flag, and of course the Etihad Museum as you turn left on Jumeirah Road and make your way to Canal Bridge. Onto Jumeirah Beach Road now, and it's 4 kilometers to the Forex.com Canal Bridge. Welcome to 12 kilometers on the Forex.com Canal Bridge. To your left-hand side, the beautiful skyline of Dubai. To your right-hand side, the Arabian Gulf. And straight in front of you, destiny awaits as you go towards the finish line. Moving off the Forex.com Canal Bridge now, we sight the Burj Al Arab for the first time, and it's 7 kilometers towards the finish line before we get into that expected sprint finish. Here we are at the finish line at Sunset Beach. Behind me, the Burj Al Arab. That is your beacon to sight with 7 kilometers to go. Once you come off Jumeirah Beach Road, it's 200 meters to the finish. Is it going to be a sprint finish for our elite men and elite women? Only time will tell. Remember, dream big, run hard, race iconic.
I mean, wow, wow, wow. What a course, what a race map, and what an introduction to what is about to happen for all our elite runners out there. Now, we are going to speak about and just hear from the man in the making who literally came up with this idea of Burj2Burj Half Marathon, Warwick McNichol, the founder and CEO of World's Iconic. Let's take a listen to what he has to say.
Warwick McNichol, the founder and CEO of Burj2Burj and World's Iconic. First of all, a massive thank you to the 15,000 runners that have decided to take on the streets of Burj2Burj. We are so grateful for your support, and we wish you nothing but love and success throughout this event this year. It's extremely humbling and rewarding at the same time to dream of coming from 3,742 runners in the first year to 10,000 in year 2. and now in 2026, 15,000 runners. It's a dream come true and something we honestly are so extremely proud of. Yeah, to be standing at Coca-Cola Arena with the most beautiful cityscape in the background. Thank you, Dubai, and thank you to our runners.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, can you believe it? We are only in the third edition, starting with 3,742 participants in year one, jumping up to 10,000 in year two, and now this year, Akram, 15,000 runners. I mean, it's quite remarkable.
Yeah, I think it's a good representation of Dubai and the growth. You know, it's incredible. This city just allows us to do so much, and yeah, I'm very appreciative of that. And it's just a parallel of running into this growth.
Stand by Warwick video 2.
And talking
Feels
of
gold. Burj2Burj is obviously not only the masses, but creating a impact on the globe with our elites, and having athletes like Joshua Cheptegei, Alphonse Simbu on the start line of Burj2Burj and the elite women's field too. We have really pulled together extremely fast and diverse elite field, and that just is very special because it's about the whole world. It's about bringing the whole world together to celebrate the skyline that you see behind me.
And that is one of the key goals for Burj2Burj half marathon. Of course, yes, it's for the city of Dubai, but also it's being attractive to those elite runners. Just as Warwick was saying there, Joshua Cheptegei, Alphonse Simbu, just two to mention, who are huge names in the running scene across the world. They are champions from many different competitions, whether it's the Olympics or the World Championships, European Championships. Akram, it's pretty remarkable to see the names that are on the starting line here today.
Yeah, this is incredible. It's the best runners in the world here and the planet, and I think the elite runners always show up when other elite runners show up, and Burj2Burj is known to be a very fast course. So these guys are here to bring it home and to chase their PBs, their personal bests. So it's going to be a very, very fast race.
Yeah, definitely. And that's something that is very attractive about the Burj2Burj half marathon, because it is so straight and is so flat. The PBs will be flying out there today.
Absolutely. And the weather is amazing, actually. The conditions are perfect.
And we're going to hear again from Warwick McNichol about some other elements to do with the Burj2Burj.
For me, Burj2Burj, it's about the athletes, it's about the participants. So yes, it's been a massive jump from last year, from 10,000 to 15,000 this year. So we'll see how the event goes this year. And then honestly, from there, we just want to expand the brand and grow the brand. I'd love to see 20,000+ people on the start line next year. And from there, there's some incredible discussions going on with the city of Dubai, with World Athletics and the rest of the world. So honestly, as a brand and as a city, Dubai is a place where you dream. So let's do it.
And Dubai certainly is a place of dreams, and it just really shows you, like Warwick McNichol, he had that idea years ago and he really sowed the seeds and he made it happen. And just look at it now, so many athletes here, 15,000, and he hopes that that will grow to 20,000 next year. I mean, let's take a look at the start line. You can see all of the elite runners ready. Of course, you were right there this time last year, Akram.
Yeah.
What were you feeling round about now?
Wow, super excited. This is great. I mean, to be honest, I feel like the organization is even better than last year. I think they added 6 batches now with different timings. So we have the runners that will run faster than 1 hour 30, then sub 1:45, sub 2 hours. And I think this is a very, very good improvement for all the runners to maintain their pace and not be bothered by other runners that won't run the same pace. So this is amazing.
Definitely, and I just feel like if the athletes are all filtered through in those timings, it's just so much better in terms of your mental preparation, more so than your physical.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And again, I come back to the weather. I think that the weather is amazing, and the fact that it's predictable as well makes Dubai such a different city from others. In the UAE now, the weather condition is perfect, and our athletes can you know, can go and chase their PBs without wondering if they're going to be disrupted by the weather condition.
Yeah, it's really important as well, just mentioning that weather conditions out there. It's around 22 degrees. I mean, when me and Akram turned up at 3 a.m. this morning, it felt a little bit warmer than that, but all of a sudden the wind has suddenly picked up and it has just got a bit of a chill in the air, which of course for everyone on the start line right now will be a little bit chilly, but as soon as they go, that'll be perfect. It's absolute perfect conditions out there in the UAE at the moment, and of course as long as that wind is behind the athletes, we'll obviously only tell once they start, but it's pretty perfect.
It is, and yeah, again, the scenery where they're racing now, they start just next to the Museum of the Future. This is such an inspiring spot, and I think, you know, when you run in this type of iconic scene, it just makes you kind of faster. This is what I felt last year, you know, like maybe I went a little bit out of pace because of this.
Maybe the lights of the city skyline just ignited you a little bit there.
Absolutely, it makes you limitless. So yeah, very, very impressive to see that. Very impressive.
We can just take a look now at some of those elite runners, the women's elite, Alexandra Bell there. Only 33 years of age. I mean, she is typically known for her 800 meters.
Absolutely.
She did talk about in her interview, she still has those fast twitch fibers, which could just come in handy when we get to that final sprint finish. So it'll be interesting to see if she still has that energy in the tank and if those fast twitch fibers do come to life.
Absolutely.
Also, Jacqueline Sharona from Kenya, we heard from her briefly, and you know, she's an absolutely incredible athlete. She was here last year. She came third with a time of 1 minute 9:33 seconds. And then also along the line there, you have Irene Shepty, also a Kenyan runner. Boston Marathon 4th place runner back last year. Now, the men's elite are about to take off, Akram. Huge names are there. Joshua Cheptegei, Alphonse Simbu, Richard Ringer, Enos Kipruto, so many. Who stands out? Who's your money on? Who's your money?
3, 2, 1, and away they go. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Our elite field is gone. And now we wait for our sub 1 hour 30 marathoners as they get ready for their start. They begin to move forward to the start line. And remember, from here on in, it's a mat-to-mat start. Your time will only start as you go over the mats.
So here we are off the Burj2Burj Half Marathon 3rd edition. Well, here we have it, Akram. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. We have so many incredible elite runners out there right now. Joshua Cheptegei, Alphonse Simbu, Richard Ringer, Nicholas Kipkorir, Haftu Tekli, Enos Kipruto. They're pretty much the top 6 that all eyes are looking for here today. There are, of course, so many more out there competing for that sub-60, which really is a reality, Akram.
Yes, absolutely. And we can see it's been only 1 minute and they're already going for it. They look very relaxed, though. I think they're holding the pace for the first kilometers. But yeah, this is going to be a very, very interesting half marathon here at Burj2Burj. So yeah.
Now, interestingly, there's a couple of key landmarks to look out for all the viewers at home. Now, of course, they started off at the Jumeirah Emirates Towers and the Museum of the Future. They're then now making their way to Sheikh Zayed Road Bridge, which is around the 2.5k mark. Then moving on to the UAE flag, which is around 8k. Now, it's up until that forex.com Canal Bridge. That's where the party really starts, Akram.
Yeah.
Around about now, it's all about keeping together, sticking with the pack, not making that break too early.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're trying to be efficient, save energy, and yeah, hold to the pace, stay with the pack. The first pack is definitely clear now. We can see Simbo, Richard, Diaz all together. So the race will really start around 12 kilometers at this bridge, where there is a slight uphill, and then it's the last go for this half marathon.
Now, of course, when you were here last year, how did it feel when you were going up that incline? Like, did you really have to mentally push, or were you already at a stable pace to feel quite comfortable?
No, I was at a quite comfortable pace at this stage. I think, you know, it's very straightforward. It's just you just gotta hold on to your pace, and the push is hard at the end of the half marathon, because yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Finish stronger is always the best way to finish a race. But yeah, for me, I had a particular thing that happened to me last year. I popped my knee around 8K, where the flag is, and I had to decide whether I continue the race or I stop. And when you have to deal with an injury, it can be very mentally hard. But I pushed through, and I was able to finish the race, which I was happy with. But stuff like this can happen.
No, that's incredible, Akram. And we heard earlier on from some of the elite runners, and they were talking about some of the challenges that they have faced. And injury always came up in that conversation,
yeah.
You know. An injury could be at the end of the road, literally, for some of these guys out there.
Yeah.
So, you know, you just said there that you popped a knee last year. That mental resilience to drive through that pain.
Yeah.
You know, talk us about that psychological barrier.
I think it's always a matter of trying to know yourself and understanding where is the limit. Is it something that you can go through and you'll be fine, or is it your body telling you we have to stop, because if we don't, then, you know, this injury can last forever as well. So you need to be very cautious and listen to your body, and obviously the more experience you have, the more you understand these things. So that's why sometimes you see some athletes that need to stop in the middle of the race because they cannot risk the season. But yeah, it was a point where I knew I will try to push a little bit, and if it's gonna still hurt me after 1 kilometer, then I will stop. But it didn't, and then I was like, look, I believe in my ability to finish this race, and I don't think it's gonna impact my season, and it didn't. So yeah, it can be very hard, but I think with experience we just can get through this.
Yeah, and also listening to your body. You know your own body,
yeah.
You know how you feel, and
yeah.
It didn't ruin your season, did it,
No,
after
it
all?
Actually, this injury came from a decision that I had to run 100 kilometer 2 weeks prior to the Burj2Burj, and then I took on Burj2Burj in a very unhealthy condition. So that's something that I was expecting to have, but then, yeah, you know, in the middle of the race when it happens, then it's another discussion.
Now, we have spoken a lot about the elite runners out there, but we've just seen some incredible views of all the participants that have come from far and wide, not just from Dubai, the city itself, but people have traveled from all over the world. I mean, we have 172 nationalities and 110 countries represented here today at the Burj2Burj half marathon. I mean, I don't know of any other event where you will get that many participants represented from across the globe.
It's impossible to find this anywhere else than Dubai. It's the only city where you can see that much nationalities all brought together, and also so many people, different ages, different background, different ambitions, different stories, all racing in the same iconic course of Burj2Burj, and yeah, this is really inspiring, and yeah, that's why we love running.
Absolutely. And we were talking off air earlier on, Akram, about the running scene in particular in Dubai has totally taken off.
Yeah.
In the last, I'd say, 6 months to a year.
Absolutely.
It's enormous now. I mean, if you go down to Kite Beach or Jumeirah Beach, I mean, you have to look left and right before you can cross over that running path because there's that many runners out there.
Yeah, running is thriving in the world, and I think Dubai is one of the city where running is everywhere. It's everywhere, and it's also what is built around running. You know, the communities. Dubai is a city where you know, you can feel very lonely when you come here. So having these communities, these running communities built around sport, wellness, well-being, it's such an amazing thing. And we have so many communities here in Dubai. So you will find what you're looking for by just trying to show up there. And
Yeah, it's not just the physical element, it's that social community feel that you get with running in Dubai, with all these different communities that have been set up. Now let's just take a look at the men's elite. You can see a couple of players there just emerging to the front. I mean, we have Enos Kipruto edging towards just on that right-hand side of the front three. Now, it's his third appearance in the Burj2Burj. He won it back in 2024 with a 1 minute 03.28 seconds pace. And then last year he came third with a time. He beat his time by well easy by 2 minutes, 1 hour, 1 minute and 40 seconds. I mean, it's remarkable to see, and I think it just shows you how good this race is for these elite athletes to be returning. I mean, he really is one to watch out there.
Yeah, definitely, and we can see Simbu on his left side as well. That looks pretty comfortable, and I think he knows what he's doing. He said earlier that he's coming for the sub 60, and I think that's very strategic to stay just behind him. But obviously Kipruto has the experience of the course, and he looks very, very strong and comfortable as well. Look how his shoulders are relaxed, and the cadence are very, very high as well. So yeah, it's a very good form to start the race. He seems to be very comfortable. If he's going to be like this at the 15-kilometer mark, then we need to watch out.
Yeah, the Kenyans do like a sprint finish, that's for sure. But just talking about their form now, you can see both the men's and the women's. You know, that upright position.
Yes.
I mean, you've got to be so regimented and, you know, a well-oiled athlete to maintain that throughout the whole duration of the race.
Absolutely. You can see here the definition of running efficiency. So upper body is very relaxed. You don't have much vertical bouncing. Cadence very high. And yeah, this is impressive. This is really impressive. It looks easy, and that's the reason. It's not.
That's the reason why I'm sat in this chair.
I would be
not out there.
I would be sprinting. I think next to them can hold maybe for a few minutes, and I'll be out. So it's decades of training, obviously, and yes, it's impressive. It's impressive. And remember last year being able to run a race next to them, and you know, sharing this moment it's a one-time experience. I mean, being able to be around world champion elite runners, yeah, it's not your usual Sunday race.
It's not like a Park 5K back in the UK anyway. Now talking of pace then, Akram.
Yes.
Now if we look at the men's elite first, so we've heard sub 60 a lot. We've heard so many of the runners mentioning that they want to break that sub 60 mark here today. Hasn't been done as of yet. The record for the course last year was 15 seconds over that hour mark. So, I mean, it was close, but no cigar. So, just to give people a little bit of an insight at home, for the men's elite to break the sub 60, they need to be running around a 250 per K, which is extraordinary. I mean, the pace you have to go to hit that mark, 250 per K, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, especially for this long. I mean, for this distance, it's impressive. It's just it's elite level.
it is elite level, that's for sure.
And I think this year there is more chance that this record will be broken, because I remember last year's conditions were very different. It was quite hard, very humid. It was dusty. I think this year is way better in terms of weather. So there is a chance the record will be beaten this year. And we can see Burj Khalifa on the background. It's quite impressive. It's amazing.
Incredible to see the Jumeirah Emirates Towers towering over the elite runners and all the participants here today. I mean, let's just talk a bit more about all those people out there. I mean, there are 15,000 runners here today, coming all the way from the future of the museum, as you can see there, all the way to Sunset Beach.
Yeah.
Now, you have to remember the effort that every single person has put into this today. It's not just turning up today, it's months, it's a year of training. You know, all those mornings, getting up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., you know, to make it here today and to give it their all.
Yeah, it's amazing. And also it shows you how, you know, running is about community as well, because when you show up in a race like this, you're running 21 kilometers and it seems to be normal, right? But it's insane. And just because people are doing it around you, then it doesn't feel as insane, but it is. And that's the power of it, and it brings you so much confidence. I mean, I remember my first half marathon in training, and I thought I was gonna die. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, and today able to run marathons and do other things, but yeah, it brings a lot of confidence, and I think it's a beautiful sport, and having races like this happening is amazing.
Yeah, we can just see a couple of the elite men emerging to the front there. Nicholas Kipkorir from Kenya in particular. He's a gold standard athlete, and he actually won back in 2025 last year, the Copenhagen half marathon, and you had a really interesting story about that, Akram.
Yeah.
You know, and you can take the floor on this, but it's quite remarkable how he turned it around from the incident.
Yeah, I mean, it was rainy in Copenhagen last year, and he fell after 17 minutes on his head, on the back of his head, and he ended up winning the race. And the sprint finish we've watched earlier was such an impressive finish, and yeah, that shows a lot of resilience, a lot of strength, and these athletes don't find any excuse. They just go for it. They know why they're here. They know what they train for, and they overcome. And this is impressive.
Yeah, definitely. Nicholas Kipkorir, he certainly bounced back up from that bump to take him to claim the first place prize. Now, in that Copenhagen half marathon, he actually got a time of 58 minutes, 23 seconds.
Yeah.
So he really is one to watch out for,
Yes.
because not only in that race, but you know, he's already hitting that sub 60 mark in multiple half marathons. Back in 2024, the Delhi half, he got a time of 59.59. So he knows how to get it done. So he will be up there, I'm sure, right until the embers of this race.
Exactly. He's not scared of going fast, and that's gonna be an edge for him. But yeah, I feel like Richard is in a very strategic position in the middle of the pack, and I think he's gonna be very interesting to watch his progression throughout the course. So now he's not leading, but I feel him very comfortable and strategic.
Yeah, we heard from Richard Ringer earlier on, the German runner, and he was saying he feels in excellent form at the moment, and most recently he had his PB for 10K, which was 27 minutes 36 seconds. So he's feeling confident coming into this race. Yes, that's a 10K time, but you can really take that into a half marathon.
Yes, 100%. It's a threshold that is very, very impressive, and yeah, 27 minutes. Wow. I can't imagine running that fast.
Now, Richard Ringer's PB for a half is 60 minutes 51 seconds, so just over that sub 60 mark, but obviously that was claimed before that 10K PB, so perhaps he'll be bringing some of that pace and speed that he's gained from the 10K into today's run.
Yeah.
Now, we spoke a lot about the male elite runners. So let's take a look at the women's race. You can see that gap's already been bridged between a number of the elite runners. So Irene Shepty, the Kenyan, is right up there. I mean, she came 4th in the Boston Marathon back last year. She won the bronze at the Chicago Marathon back in 2024. And, you know, she's a world champion back in 2017. So she's one that she really needs to be looking out for. I mean, a lot of the elite runners out there, they're very much looking out for one another, and look who signs up for which race.
Absolutely.
And that's why we've got a lot of names here today. I mean, Irene Shepty, she can run 2 minutes faster than the current Burj2Burj record.
Wow.
Now, for the women, the current Burj2Burj record is 1 hour, 7 minutes and 9 seconds, which was claimed last year by Eulalaw. Now, that could be beaten though. 2 minutes faster,
yeah.
Irene Shepty.
Yeah.
Is your money on her?
Yeah, this is the
And we're going to take a look at the Dubai calendar right now. I mean, the strides there, you can see. Welcome back. We are just taking a look now at the elite men. Of course, a few are starting just to break away from that compact pack that we have. But Akram, of course, PBs are on everybody's mind here today, but also there's a lot more that goes to it. People are running for many different reasons. What was your reason? Or what is your reason? You're not retired yet.
What was my reason? So I come from a background of swimmer, and I've always kind of run there and there, but you know, just to kind of free my mind. I love running just as an activity, and then it took a very big place into my life recently when I started to train for my first marathon. And to be honest, it started with a challenge, and it became more than that. It changed my life, because crossing this finish line was the first thing I've ever been proud of, deeply proud of. And I've done a lot of things in my life, but I've never been so proud after I crossed that finish line. It brought me so much confidence, and then all the people I met throughout the journey of preparing for this marathon. And yeah, obviously it became something that balanced my emotions and my drive. So now running is part of my routine, and it's part of my life. Yeah.
Absolutely. And when we heard from many of the elite runners earlier on, I mean, not just for individual purposes, but there's women elite runners out there that are running for their daughters, for their family, you know, and also to become a role model, to inspire the future generation of running. You know, you do forget that they're not just a runner. There's a lot more to the, you know, to their life, you know, having to bring up families, you know, having to represent their country. There's a lot of weight on their shoulders, and, you know, that can be really challenging at times as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, talking about these elites, seeing them all together here, I don't think they have the opportunity to race together that often. So I think this will give them more opportunity to break their personal bests and break records, because obviously they all have amazing levels. So yeah, I think that's a very, very good thing for Richard, for example, to be surrounded by his competitors here in Burj2Burj. So yeah, it's going to push him to break his limits.
Yeah, I mean, Germany's very own Richard Ringer, the 2022 European Marathon champion, crowned in Munich with a sensational victory on home soil.
Yeah.
A proven performer from the track to the roads, Ringer owns a marathon best of 2 hours, 5 minutes and 47 seconds, and a lightning quick finish, just under 61 minutes for a half marathon. I mean, from European medals to championship glory, he brings the experience here and the strength to the Burj2Burj half marathon.
Yeah.
I mean, with Richard Ringer, he perhaps isn't in that top 3 category to many people around the world, but he might just catch a couple of these elite runners off guard.
Absolutely.
Now also Alphonse Simbu, the reigning world marathon champion. He was crowned in 2025 with a dramatic photo finish victory, of course, and he became the first Tanzanian ever to win world record championship gold.
Yeah.
He's an Olympic finalist as well, Commonwealth silver medalist, Boston Marathon runner-up. His personal best is a blistering 2 hours, 4 minutes. Now let's take a look. We can really see the top 3 here. Aklilu, Asfor, Yona, Mateko, and the one we predicted, Nicholas Kipori. Now that could change quite dramatically when we get to that Vortex.com Canal Bridge.
Yes.
That's where we are expecting the break to come.
Absolutely, and it's also where normally we will see them fueling, and you know, if there is a mistake in the fueling, then it will be appearing around the last 5K.
Yep.
So yeah, it's going to be very important for them to fuel correctly. And in Dubai, it gets hot very fast. So if you don't hydrate before, you get thirsty with electrolytes and everything. So this is where you can have problems after a while in the race. We can see that the running pack from the men is quite big. The women, we only have 4 elite runners, women leading. And yeah.
Now we just saw the women elite there, just past one of the aid stations. Now, we spoke earlier on, Akram, about a couple of the improvements that have been made from last year's race, and one of those is the number of aid stations that are dotted about around the racetrack. I mean, we have 7 aid stations on the route, of course, with different bits of nutrition, fruit, dates, water, just to keep the runners hydrated and well fueled. Of course, you are a qualified pharmacist. That's what you did when you very first came to Dubai. I mean, you're very lucky and fortunate you've got enough followers to have given up your day job and being able to just chat away on TikTok and Instagram. But you know, you know that side of things inside and out, really, you know, how important it is to fuel. I mean, it's pretty evident that you need to fuel, but you know the real ins and outs of that.
Absolutely. So the thing with fueling is it starts before the race, so with having a nice power breakfast, so 2 hours before the race, and then going into the race for a half marathon, you will need to fuel maybe, you know, you need to get 60 grams of carbs an hour to be able to hold the performance. So usually you take it after 30-45 minutes. This is where you take your gel, and you need to hydrate all along to make sure that your electrolyte balance is kept, and then not having any cramps or any muscle fatigue. So yeah, fueling is very, very important for long distance running. Even if it's only a half marathon, because a lot of people think that fueling is important only for marathons, but no, it's also very important for half marathon distance.
Now, talking about hydration, one of the key sponsors here at the main event finish village is Humantra. It's a brand that has really popped and gone quite global very quickly.
Absolutely,
I mean, they provide electrolytes, which I'm sure a lot of these runners will have had before, and I'm sure that Humantra stand at the end of this race will be pretty busy.
Yeah. You also have Morton. Morton have more concentrated electrolytes, which are really meant for performance. So yeah.
Let's take a look at that women's race. Storming ahead, and you can just actually see, it's wonderful to see actually. If you just take a look at that right-hand picture, just look at Dubai city line. It's incredible. The skyline of Dubai is remarkable.
Especially at this time,
I was about to say, especially at sunrise. I mean, you can really see the silhouette of the buildings in the background there. It's so beautiful, and just, you know, you have to pinch yourself at times, you know. And if you just think about how dramatically fast Dubai has been, you know, built up and established.
Absolutely.
It's incredible. It's just as incredible as the 3 years here at Burj2Burj, how quickly that's developed and got to where it is at the moment. So at the very front there, we do have Nicholas Kip Korea. He is currently leading the way in the men's elite.
Yeah.
Storming ahead, he's got a nice pace, a nice style, which you identified earlier on, Akram.
Yeah. He seems to be very comfortable. Richard is at the back of the first pack, and Simbu seems to be very comfortable.
Yeah, Alphonse Simbu just behind there, the Tanzanian. He's tight on Kip Korea's tail, that's for sure. Now it's fascinating how quickly that pack can just come away.
Yeah.
The top two, top three just start to peel, don't they?
Yeah. And now it's going to be very, very mental. It's been only like 30 minutes that they're running.
So we can confirm that it is Nicholas Kip Korea at the front of the men's elite pack at the moment. I think that is, in fact, I think it has just changed. In second is Enos Kiprito.
And the women elite are having a conversation at this pace.
It's a nice steady pace for them, though.
It's a threshold. I think they can push a little bit more.
It's only the sprint finish where I'm sure they won't be able to have as much of the chat anyway.
You know, this road in particular is very, very fast. It reminds me of a lot of my runs here in Dubai, and yeah, whenever I run here, it's just straight. You know, you can see an end to this road, so you just go for it, and I think that's what makes it very, very fast compared to any other race. It's a road. You just go straight.
It's really important to mention as well, of course, the government have really got behind this incredible event. RTA, Dubai Police, Dubai Sports Council. I mean, you know, without them, this wouldn't happen. You know, all the road closures, it's not just the race itself. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes, and we're just truly grateful to have that backing and support of the incredible governments within the heart of the Dubai city. I mean, it's just quite remarkable how much they support many sporting events, not just Burj2Burj half marathon, so many other events across the wonderful UAE, but in particular this event really stands out.
Yeah, it's emphasize how they really value wellness and well-being and sports. Really, they're doing a great job, and this is impressive, especially for a city like Dubai, with, you know, the amount of cars that use this road in particular. So yeah, just living it for runners, it's exceptional.
Well, they really are storming ahead. Of course, this is a long old stretch. It's around 7K, where you've just got to get your head down and really, really focus. How are you feeling roundabout now when you couldn't really see the finish line? Oh, you can see 10K, just in a little sign behind the elite men. They've got 10K to go, so they're past that halfway mark. And well, the race is truly on now.
I think for a runner, it's very important for a long distance runner to split the course into sections. So they might have this strategy of like, okay, we're gonna hold the pace until this point, and then here we're gonna go for it. So yeah, it's all about strategy and splitting the course into sections.
So how would you split up that final stretch then?
Yeah, I think the last 5Ks are the most important, because this is where the race happens. For me, like trying to stay steady, comfortable for the first 5K, then in the middle holding the pace, or trying to go slightly faster, and then give everything I've got for the last 5K. In my mind, I tell myself, we just started running, let's go, 5K. The body doesn't live it like this, but the mind needs to spell it. And if you think like this, it's crazy. Like your mental is just gonna do the work for you. So you need to have this positive thoughts. Like, it's very important.
So once you hit that 5K mark, it's go hard or go home, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Go hard, go home. And it's such a nice finish here in Burj2Burj, because you finish next to the beach, in Sunset Beach, and I don't know, it's so exciting, right? It's like you've been running straight line, kind of boring here, but then at the end you have the beach, so it gives you this wheel of pushing even more.
It's like the gold at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, exactly. And you have a turn at the end that I remember well. Gosh, that was impressive. Yeah.
Now, we've spoken again a lot about the elite men, but we have just seen with the women there are 3 elite runners that have really started to bridge that gap. You know, they're emerging away from the pack. Sebadiba, Jacqueline Sharona, and Irene Sheptai. 2 of those we really expected to be there. I mean, Alexandra Bell, do you think there's a chance that she could catch up now to those 3 at the front?
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I think let's see at the 15-kilometer mark where she's gonna be. But these 3 seems to be very experienced in the distance. They have the experience. They have.
Couple of the improvements as well. There are a few cheer zones where the crowds are coming out. I mean, we just saw then a ginormous drum with 3 Scotsmen banging it as the runners go past. I mean, that's what truly brings Dubai together. You know, the community out here, I've never seen anything like it. How people get behind other people, supporting them in any possible way they can. And I think that's why Dubai is really known as the land of opportunity, because people support you if you have a dream.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, if I look back to the UK when I was living there, I mean, sometimes, you know, you get shot down if you have a dream or an idea. Oh, don't be daft. But here, your dreams become a reality. Look at Warwick McNichol. He had this seed. He sowed the seeds of the Burj2Burj Half Marathon, and now we are here with this 3rd edition. I mean, you know, if you're a believer, if you're a dreamer, come to Dubai, because you can make things happen.
Yes, absolutely. If you're a dreamer, a believer, and someone who takes action and show up, it will happen. It will happen in a city like Dubai. And we can see Kipruto, which is taking the lead, and he's going very quick.
Yeah, he's going extremely fast. I mean, he obviously claimed that first spot back in 2024. He's going to have hunger in that belly because he came 3rd last year. So that's going to be, okay, he's placed, it's a medal, but it's not good enough for him. He wants to claim that #1 mark yet again. And perhaps, just perhaps, that experience might just come in handy here today.
Yeah, and kicking at this moment can be very risky, because I can see on the back Simbu still that seems to be very comfortable, so he has a lot to give for the end of the race. So let's see how Kipruto is gonna finish, but kicking early is a risk.
Yeah, it is.
And this is good to see that these elites are here today to take risks, so it will be even better to beat records.
Go the distance with 4x.com. The discipline, training, and focus. It's all paying off. From marathons to markets. 4x.com has what it takes to go the extra mile with you. See why 4x.com is the trusted choice of over 1 million traders worldwide. 4x.com.
4x.com, of course, is a huge sponsor of Burj2Burj Half Marathon. And of course, that good old canal bridge is sponsored by them. The 4x.com canal bridge is pretty much probably the mark where we're all anticipating the runners to be, because that's where it really kicks off.
Yeah. And I spoke a bit early because we can see Kipruto coming back in the pack. so yeah, it's funny how things can change very, very fast in this type of race.
And that's really interesting, I find. You know, when you see, we've just witnessed it right there, Enos Kipruto, he thought, right, I'm just going to get a little bit ahead here, try and build that gap between us all. But then he thought, absolutely not, I'm dropping back now.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to see when athletes decide to go or stop or wait.
Yeah, and I think at this level you have a lot of mental strategy where if you want to discourage your opponents, you just, you know, go and take the lead in the middle and make them drop their pace because they're gonna feel behind. Okay, they're gonna try to take the same risk, but then they're gonna lose it. So yeah, that's a very, very interesting way to play. But I can see Richard anymore. I can see it on the back. He's left behind. Yeah.
Now, do you think with Kipruto doing that, do you think that could hinder, like, his quick sprint finish?
Well, he seems to be very experienced, so I think he will be able to push, especially as a Kenyan. It's they have this specialty of being very good at the sprint finish.
Now on the right-hand side, Irene Shipati, a world champion with serious pedigree. I mean, the fact that she's here is just quite remarkable.
Yeah.
The 2017 World Cross-Country gold medalist who led Kenya to a historic team victory,
yes,
and a Commonwealth Games silver medalist over 10,000 meters. I mean, her strides, her flow, she's looking pretty comfortable out there.
Yeah, and here the male just made it to the bridge. So this is the slight uphill we talked about earlier. This is the 4X bridge, and this is where a lot of things can happen.
It's all about 4x.com bridge. I mean, this is where we hope to see that head down, pace picking up, and the gap really, really starting to bridge.
You should see the male elites starting to fuel, if not now, in 5 minutes. Taking this last carbohydrates to hold on the last push of the half marathon.
Yeah. Now also to mention, like, the incredible footage and the team we have out here today. Every year it's got better and better, but you just saw them. We've got drones out there, we've got guys on the back of motorbikes, you know, trying to get every corner, every snippet of this third edition of the Burj2Burj Half Marathon.
Yeah.
I mean, again, the work that has gone on behind the scenes, hats off to everybody involved. Whether you're part of the Burj2Burj Half Marathon organisers, whether you're part of the technical team, you know, the broadcast team, and then all the government, all the sponsors, it just wouldn't be possible. The amount of organisations that have come together to make this dream a reality.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's unbelievable to see how it's improved in 1 year. It's spectacular. I think in other countries, when you go to a race, you don't expect it to be 10 times better, the edition of the year after this. But
it takes years and years to get it to like a point like this.
But here everything is so fast, and people are so willing to grow and make it better, and it's legendary.
I think that comes down to, you know, people aren't afraid of making mistakes out here either, which is really important. I think, you know, so many walks of life, everyone's so frightened of making an error, making a mistake. Mistakes make you stronger, you know, you learn from mistakes, and that's exactly what Burj2Burj Half Marathon have done. You know, world's iconic, the organisers behind the scenes, they have truly listened to everybody. They've taken feedback from year 1 to year 2, and you know, it's just only going to grow dramatically from here on in.
Yeah, very excited to see this even grow more. And normally we are less than 20 minutes before the finish line, and this is incredible.
Those strides for the men's elite, that screen on the left-hand side, they're just starting to pick up. You can see the rhythm, you can see the pace just starting to change now.
Yes.
Again, I don't think anyone's going to catch up with those 3 musketeers on that right-hand side, do you?
Doesn't seem like it.
Unless they've got some Duracell bunny batteries in the backpack.
I'm very curious about how they're gonna start to fight at the end.
Yeah, well, if they stick together, it's going to be an incredible finish, because it really is going to be like a 100-meter sprint.
Yeah.
That last stretch up to the finish line banner.
Yeah. But we can see here in the male elite, the fight has started already. They're trying to take the lead, especially Kipruto.
Zeri, the Ethiopian gold standard runner.
Yeah.
She's now leading the way for the women. Back last year, she claimed the first place in the Shanghai Half Marathon with a time of 66 minutes 36 seconds. Also claimed second place at the Berlin Half Marathon last year, so you know, good times there. Not the fastest on the list, but she's up there at the moment. She's a potential medalist here today.
Yep.
If nobody else catches up with the women's elite who are leading right now, they'll all be claiming a medal, but I'm sure there's only one colour they'll want.
Yeah. It's impressive to see how they maintain their cadence, you know, at the stride per minute, which is very, very fast, and holding this for that long. It's impressive. Yeah.
Nicholas Kip-Korea back to the front. He was leading earlier on, and then of course Enos Kipruto came in front. But it is still now Nicholas Kip-Korea.
And you can see that, you know, that they're all very, very fast. But the one that really stand out in terms of relaxed shoulders, relaxed face, it feels like he's controlling his race. Simbu is in third place right now, but I don't know why, but I feel like it's gonna be a very, very, very strong finish.
Got a good feeling about Simbu.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, like you say, he has had a steady pace all the way. He hasn't really edged forward, but he's not dropped too far back either.
I just feel like he's the one in control.
Now you can actually see Enos Kipruto, he's dropped a little bit deeper than perhaps he'd have wanted to. Could that moment earlier on where he tried to edge forward just have hindered his performance now? Could he have gone too early?
I think we start to see the top 3 in the male as well.
Yeah, the gaps now are really emerging with the men's elite. The women have just crossed or are just at the end of that 4x.com canal bridge. That's the 12K mark for the women's race. So they've just passed that, and now it will be full steam ahead.
Yeah, and if I remember well, this one is a very, very, very tough mental stretch. But once you start to see the Burj Al Arab from far, this is where your goal is. It's just like, I need to reach this iconic building. So yeah, once they're getting closer, the excitement's gonna come, and they're gonna kick in.
Now, Alexandra Bell should be a little bit disappointed that she's not been able to keep up with those front three runners. But, you know, you have to remember she is an 800-meter athlete that's pretty much reinvented herself. She did have a bit of time out after she achieved what she thought perhaps was the best time she could have achieved with the 800 meters.
Yes.
She's reinvented herself. She's now taking part in half marathon. She's here today, and she'll probably still be looking to get that PB.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think she will learn every time she has this type of long running races, and she will become better and better. But obviously, these three are really titans in the distance, and they have a lot of experience.
Yeah, and she also mentioned in one of her interviews that her goal really today is to get that world qualification standard.
Absolutely.
And that will be on the back of her mind every step of the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, the pace is really increasing here, Akram. I mean...
Yes, yes, yes. And I think we can see
this is where it's getting all exciting.
Our top three elite male going for the win, and now it's all mental now. It's all mental and the push. So we're in this last 5K, and this is where the race happens.
It is, certainly is. It's nice and calm, chilled, cool and collective.
Yeah.
And then now it's the hustle and bustle.
So now we need to know when is the right time to start. Not too early, not too late, just the right time. And this is all super, super, super important to decide when to kick. And I think, again, my bet is Simbu's gonna go for the win.
Still with Alphonse Simbu.
But Kiprot is very strong. Yeah, yeah. And the women are going to have the same fight in a few minutes.
Yeah, they will. Savadeva, Irene Sheptai and Fatah Zarai storming ahead. I mean, in comparison to the men, the women really, really stormed forward. You could tell who was wanting to claim that win.
Yeah.
Quite early on, to be honest. We haven't had like a larger pack as we did with the men.
Yes.
Look at the stride. I mean, they're all pretty much in sync at the moment. If you look at that leg stride, the arm movement, quick check of the watch now and again. That sub 60 is on their mind. Can it be achieved here today? It's a reality, that's for sure.
Yeah. Now, you don't want to make a mistake at this point. But yeah, this is going to be a very, very, very interesting finish.
Well, Joshua Sheptegei is storming up towards the front as well. Of course, remember, he is a two-time Olympic gold medalist. Won in the 5,000 meters in Tokyo back in 2021, and then the 10,000 meters in Paris 2024.
Yeah.
But it still appears that Kip Korea, he's the one edging at the moment. I don't think they'll be taking that bottle of water, do you?
He's not taking it.
Too much of a risk.
Is it going to be a mistake, though? Because...
do you think?
I mean, it's not the end yet.
3K to go. 3K,
yeah, 3K to go. 3K to go.
And 5K for the ladies. I mean, crikey, that's dropped down so quickly.
Oh, gosh, this is incredible. Incredible.
We will have Max Kluwer and Lily Coleman at the finish line to grab all of the athletes as soon as they come through, the top three from both the men's race and the women's race. And they'll get some incredible footage to hear the thoughts from the aftermath.
Yeah. I think the half marathon is one of the hardest distance ever, because you're such in this edge of threshold that you gotta maintain. If you go slightly faster, you get in the red zone. So you really need to know how to pace yourself, and That's what makes it very, very difficult, especially at the end. And we can see all our elites podium right now.
Yeah.
We seem to be very, very, very strong.
Yeah, you can. I mean, it's a shame, you know, for Enos Kipruto.
Yeah.
He was so motivated to be here today and to try and achieve a podium position, but in particular that first place position. And he really has just started to peel away now, dropping further back. I mean, it is a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, not long to go. The three musketeers for the men, the three musketeers for the women.
Yeah, and you know, it's such a predictable course that once you see these three, there is no way another runner will catch up at this moment, because you don't have anything unpredictable. You don't have a U-turn. You don't have any other hill. It's all flat, straight. So once you lose them, you lose them. And look at this beautiful sunrise with these three legends going to cross that finish line. Simbu a little bit left behind.
As you said, he's paced it well.
I think so. Yeah, I think he's gonna start to kick at the right time. What a race.
It's Suncare brand UV-Mune 400+, powered by Mexeril 400+ Melazoil. 23 patents, block 10 years of aging in 1 year. With advanced broad spectrum UV protection every day. UV-Mune 400+, La Roche-Posay.
And this is the last stretch for the men's elite. We have had Nicholas Kipkorea leading the way for pretty much most of that last stretch. Nicholas Kipkorea in the purple on that left-hand side. That's it now. The watches are being checked. It's all or nothing. Nicholas Kipkorea, Joshua Sheptigai, and Enos Kipruto. I think he's dropped a little bit deeper. And for the women, Fatar Zeri, Irene Sheptai, Dasila Girono. I mean, we've spoken a lot about the elite race. Only moments to go for the men, but there's so many incredible runners out there. Of course, it might take a little bit of time for them and everybody else to catch up with the elite runners here today. The batches, there were 6 batches, which Akram spoke about earlier on, starting with that 1.30 mark, 1:45, 2 hour, 2:15, 2:30, and 3 hour mark. So they'll be staggered throughout the day, crossing the finish line. Here's the Kipkorea, just edging. Perhaps he went a little bit too early. That's what you were saying earlier on. You know, it's so difficult to judge when to just ignite that fuel for that final stretch.
Yeah.
And it perhaps feels like a never-ending stretch when you're out there.
It does. It does.
It's like a mirage. You can see it, but you can't quite see it yet.
Yeah. And I think this is where he starts to kick.
Yeah, it keeps going.
Simbu is starting to kick now. and 1 kilometer to go. Oh my God, this
is Alphonse Simbu one of your friends or one of your followers, perhaps?
1K to go, 1K to go. This is it.
This is it.
This is
All
the final
eyes
sprint
on that left-hand side at the moment, because this is the final moments.
Oh my God.
Everyone's cheering, everyone's ready.
This is incredible.
For that final moment. Can you believe it? Kip Korea, Cheptegei, and Kip Ruto. It's the top two. That gap has emerged now, storming ahead towards that finish line.
Let's go, Cheptegei. It's your moment. It's your moment.
Joshua Cheptegei. There was a lot of people talking about him. Leading up to today. He was a favourite, and the Ugandan two-time Olympic gold medalist looks like he could just do it.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Kip Korea is very, very strong.
Cheptegei, he is leading the way. Can he just keep hold of this pace?
It's very close.
Or will there be a Kenyan sprint finish?
It's going to be
that good old sprint finish we were talking about earlier on.
And there is the turn coming. Is he going to be able?
That turn will slow them down, no doubt about it.
Is he going to be able to close this gap?
What would your strategy be with that turn, Akram? If you were in the elite race, not if you're having a good old chat with your pal.
Get as close as possible from the turn and try not to slow down my pace. It's very hard. You got to be very strong to kick back.
Storming ahead now. Joshua Cheptegei, four-time world champion, a world record holder. And his PB is 59 minutes, 21 seconds. Can he do it? Joshua Cheptegei storming ahead. We're currently at 58.37. So
this is the turn. They just took the turn. They're at the finish line. Come on, come on.
This is it.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Are they going to get that sub 60? I think they can.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
We've got 1 minute to go.
Oh my God, keep
ahead.
Cheptegei is first.
Cheptegei, is he going to be crowned the champion?
Yes, the last turn, last sprint finish.
Incredible, incredible.
Oh my God, he's getting close.
He could get caught, he could get caught. He's got to be careful.
Let's go. Oh my God, oh my God.
Gosh.
Cheptegei is first. Simbu seems to be second.
And here we have it. Joshua
oh my God,
Cheptegei.
60 minutes.
Cheptegei is the winner, and he has broken that sub 60 mark. 59.33 seconds for Joshua Cheptegei. He can add that to his accolade of incredible achievements. I mean, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alphonse Simbu in second, Nicholas Kip Korea in third. I mean, there was a real sprint finish there for Kip Korea. He really tried, but it was Joshua Cheptegei who will be crowned champion for the third edition of the Burj2Burj Half Marathon 2026. Wow, there are our top three: Joshua Cheptegei, Alphonse Simbu, and Nicholas Kip Korea.
What a race.
What a race, and three who we typically predicted. I mean, you were really on Simbu for pretty much most of the race. You're on the money there, I have to say.
Yeah.
But Cheptegei just took it.
He stayed very strong. The Simbu was not too far, but yeah, it was an amazing finish.
I think that we certainly saw that the likes of Joshua Cheptegei and Alphonse Simbu, they just kept that steady pace.
Yeah.
And who's that coming in now? Is that Richard Ringer?
Yeah.
Richard Ringer, he's going to be edging towards just over that hour mark. He'll finish there, 1 hour, 1 minute and 10 seconds.
And how impressive it is to have 3 runners under the 60-minute mark in the half marathon.
Incredible.
In a single race.
Yeah, if you look at from 2024 to now, how every single year it has dropped. I mean, I don't know what they're eating or what footwear they're wearing, but it's certainly making a difference.
Yeah, and I think also bringing these elites together make them run faster.
Yeah, yeah.
100%. And I saw it at the press conference yesterday. They were saying that they will go for it and they will go for this fight, and that's what they did. That was such an impressive finish.
Just gathering our top three.
That's the Burj2Burj here in Dubai, and he delivered on expectation. In first place, Joshua Cheptegei. In second place, Nicholas Kipkoro of Kenya, and in third place, Alphonse Tibu of Tanzania. They've all gone under 60 seconds. Let's give them a big round of applause, please. Thank you.
One of my dreams is complete.
Congratulations
Amazing.
to our top three. Storming ahead there, Joshua Cheptegei.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite remarkable, that gap at the end, really. I mean, considering how close those three were for the majority of the race, but in particular, that final stretch.
Yes.
Joshua Cheptegei, he was the one to look out for. World record holder. His best time is 59.21.
Yeah.
Well, we've all got a sub 60 today. The top three breaking that sub 60. What an achievement, what a moment. And what an incredible statement for the Burj2Burj half marathon. I think that will attract even more elite runners next year.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a world stage race, and having that much elites makes it even bigger. And the women here fighting 50 plus years old finishing the half marathon that fast.
I know. I hope I'm there.
Incredible. I hope so.
But that is an inspiration.
It is.
They're a role model without knowing they're a role model, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we're sat here watching the footage, seeing them cross the line.
Yeah.
It really is an inspiration.
Yeah, waking up at 4 a.m. doing this, taking care of their health, it's became a new trend, and it's an amazing trend.
Yeah, and if we just take a look at a bit of the running data from today, actually.
Yes.
So if we look at the under 20s, 5% were then 20 to 30, 22%, 30 to 40 years, 41%,
wow.
40 to 50, 23%, and then that plus 59%. Good on you to that 9%.
Wow.
We were just saying true inspirations out there.
Yeah. Such a nice finish, and Richard is at the finish line cheering the athletes, the other amateur runners. So it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Also, let's not forget, it's not just a nice shiny medal that the elite athletes pick up here today.
Yes.
There is a lot of money on the line. So Joshua will be going home with a nice pocket or a nice bag of money.
Yeah.
Say goodbyes in the highlight video. Thank you so much for everybody watching. Okay, around the world. Lovely. Okay, thank you guys. Done an amazing job.
Just talking about that prize money. First place is 40,000, second 20,000, and third place 16,000 dirhams.
Well
Incredible.
Deserved. Well deserved.
Studio in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're live on camera.
I mean, what an incredible morning for the third edition of the Burj2Burj Half Marathon. 15,000 runners here today. Many of those have crossed the line already, in particular the elite men and women. Pretty much everybody has now crossed the line. Akram, what an incredible morning, what a race, and what a sprint finish for some of those elites out there.
It was spectacular. I mean, being here commenting this race, having 3 elite male runners running under 60 minutes, and the female runners that broke the course record. Amazing. Yeah.
Have you enjoyed it, Akram? You've been on a different side this year.
Look, to be honest,
you weren't at the start, but you were at the finish.
I was expecting to run the race, and then I'm here commenting, and then, you know, from this perspective, I loved it. I also loved it, and it inspires me even more to go back and do my best at the next run. So yeah, no, super grateful to have been there and commenting, and thank you for all of you watching online, on TV, all over the world. And Dubai is clearly the city that will bring more and more elite runners in the world, and this is the city of the world. So it's amazing.
Absolutely, and Dubai is the land of opportunity. So if you haven't participated in the Burj2Burj Half Marathon, make sure you sign up next year. It will be bigger and better than ever before. Now look, congratulations, Mabruk, to all our runners here today. In particular, our champions, Joshua and Irene Cheptai, champions here today for the male and women's elite race, but also to every single person who has crossed that finish line, even perhaps not crossed the finish line, taken part, been a part of this incredible event. We love you so much, and everybody appreciates everything you have done. Keep running, keep going, keep smiling. From all of us here at Burj2Burj Half Marathon, we thank everybody for tuning in, all the organisers, all the supporters, the government of Dubai backing this incredible event. We just thank you, goodbye, and we hope to see you at the start in 2027.
Thank you.
many more out there competing for the elite runners, and they were talking about some...
Injury can last forever as well, so you need to be